apart. I'm feeling great.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Godlywood Studio and welcome back to Light of Knowledge. We have been discussing about the instinct of curiosity, and we found out that how important it is for us to channelize this most important instinct so that we can find out that purpose of life and we can move along very smoothly. And in the whole of this series, that is our main purpose, to find out the purpose of our life and to channelize our whole energy through that channel. So today, come let us discuss about another important instinct which is called the social instinct. Dear friends, we all want to socialize. We like to socialize. We like to care and share. We feel good when we are sitting with our friends, with our family, and with the other members of the society. We feel belongingness, we feel oneness. It is a great instinct that we need to work upon. But sometimes there are times when we want to be alone. And someone said that success in life come from those times when we are sitting with ourselves, when we are sitting alone. So how can we balance this instinct? How much time we need to take to sit with ourselves, to sit with God, to sit alone, and how much time we need to dedicate into socializing with others? There should be a balance of all this. So come let us discuss the aspects of this instinct as usual with Rupa Benji. Benji, welcome to the studio, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So again another wonderful instinct we are taking up for discussion. We all like socializing, and we feel a kind of belongingness when we are with our dear and near who know us, who it can interact with us without any prejudice and problems. So how far this is helping our life to move forward?
Social instinct is also a natural tendency of human being. From the birth itself, we get associated with our parents. We feel very much protected with their company. And as we grow, we try to get introduced to other fellow beings, either friends or neighbors or people around us. So, in the journey of our life, social instinct is a part and parcel of our life. We can understand like this, because sometimes a person, if he lives alone, he feels as though he is good for nothing.
It is said that man is a social animal, even though I don't like the word animal,
Yes.
but still it shows that we are born to be part of
Yes.
something.
So people try to get relationships in order to get socialize themselves, because as we grow, we need the company with people who can understand us. And sometimes, if we have wrong choice, then the same relationship may create conflict.
I think, Benji, we need to talk about both the positive aspects of this instinct and also the negative aspects so that our viewers can be careful that not to fall into any trap. Before going into that, how can we actually define this instinct?
Social instinct is, I feel, to be recognized in a group of people or a gathering, or somebody says, "You are mine," I feel very happy, secured. And at the times of crisis, I may rely upon them to get help because of the trust. And social gathering can be very successful and fruitful when there is the value of trust in each other. And love is also one of the beautiful quality. Without having love, we cannot create social identity. People who don't want to get involved in gatherings, maybe they have some fear in them. Maybe they have some kind of false comparison with them, or maybe there is some kind of prejudices. In other words, I can say like ego conscious, that if I mingle with this group, my status can go down, because in society we see there are so many groups of people, and in many areas people of one category, one gathering, they don't want to talk with other group or mingle with them, because they think if we are going to talk with them, get associated, they feel that as though they are going to lose their status. But actually this is a wrong awareness. To have a wider social instinct or to get involved with every individual,
Mm.
we need to understand human beings as our brother souls.
Maybe I think this problem which you stated, maybe there is an inner fear somewhere deep inside that if I am part of some organization or some institution, maybe there are somebody who want to take advantage of me, and because everyone has hidden inside some feelings of insecurity as well. So, but there are instances in the world that this comes true also. We hear a lot of incidents where such and such a person was cheated just because he was not very so in organizations these things do happen.
It is very essential to have a very beautiful balance, getting involved, getting detached. If we don't have this art, then somewhere we'll be trapped.
How can we do that? Can you explain it a bit, being involved and being detached?
Once there is a group, they may have some rules and regulations. When I am associated, I do accept it. But if it comes, there is some rules which goes against my conscience, which is not good for the other people, then I should be away from that. For that, we need lot of strength within. Otherwise, what happens, even we are having association, we will be moved with the wrong awareness, and our energies, our presence, our abilities can be misused for a wrong concept. And therefore, today we see many youth, uneducated people, they are given some kind of wrong education, wrong motivation, and then finally they are used for a wrong purpose.
And they are being led into very false ways
Yes,
which cause a lot of
and,
trouble in the society. Benji, actually you mean to say that you need to be very careful when choosing an organization, or even if you want to be part of something, we need to understand what is the basics of the institution, what is the main theme of the institution.
Why I want gathering, and that gathering, what is the value system it is having. First I need to understand that, and purpose of that gathering. If the values are going wrong, then I need to be cautious. I can get involved in some other group because it should be my personal choice. If I don't do that, then definitely I will be misused in such gathering. And therefore, finally, we will lose our identity, or in society, I will be identified in a wrong identification. And therefore, it is very important in present condition of the society. There are so many groups, and I have seen there are many clubs, social clubs, people who take all the retired people and they show so much of motivation or interest that we are going to help you, we are going to give lot of relaxation, and we will help you at your needful time. So once they go attend their classes and get gathered, then slowly they are exploited. And finally, when they think it is already they have spent lot of money, and people have lost their time and energy, and they come with empty hands, that kind of trapping should not happen.
Benji, we have a lot of organization in our society at present. And how can a person choose one from the other? Because every organization has some wonderful, beautiful concepts and values, and there may be something hidden which can harm the person also. So I think to choose the right one, my personal value system need to be very clean and intact, so that I doesn't fall prey to any false temptation.
That's why it is well said, if we don't get a right company, it's better to be alone and wait for a right company. So I need not, because I am bored, I am alone, I am insecure, so get involved in any group, then definitely you will be misused. So the more and more a deeper level of thinking as human existence, we all think of God's company some or the other time. Whenever I am deceived by others, whenever I am left alone, whenever I am caught up with some problem, troubles, then I don't really rely upon any people or gatherings or any organization. Simply I think of that Almighty who is not to be seen, but yet there is a voice inside, He is there. So, in our way of life, what I talk about, the teachings of Brahma Kumaris teach us, though we live in this world, people of different category we visualize, we need not blame them. But let us have the company of God, intellectual company, which gives me clarity and which gives me a inner security.
This thing which you say, the companionship with God,
Mm.
even if it is very subtle, I think it is very important, because we have the example of many great seers and personalities. They have kept a good company with God, and it has helped them immensely in their path of life. I would like to know, being part of a team, being part of a society, how does it help me personally?
See, when I become a part of a team, first thing I can have a very good sharing with many members. And any problem or any difficulties, any riskful situation, I can take with more confidence because people are around me to help. And third thing, when I am a part of a team, not only I am responsible, everybody is responsible.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel more and more secured. And a part of team, you need some qualities to be a good part of team. You should be flexible, accept everybody as they are, have loveful attitude with others, and never to hurt anybody.
Benji, let us take it one by one. You told flexibility. How a person can be flexible? What do you mean by flexibility, and how can it help us grow in life?
Flexibility in the sense, in a group of 10 or 100 members, each and every individual's thought varies from person to person. I have value for my thought. Same thing may not be accepted by others. But in a group, if I want to move the team successfully towards one task to achieve success, I need to respect each and every individual's thoughts, ideas.
Given the present situation, it may not be possible for all of us to go back into that big family system which we had. But taking into account of this nuclear family system today, what has gone wrong? Why we are not able to be part of a big group?
I think more of self-centeredness. My choice is prior to everything, and I don't want to obey others.
Again, the I factor, the
Yes.
me factor is.
Yes, I think somewhere we have lost the true identity of self, true identity of the life truth, why we are on this earth. And nothing we gain, nothing we have brought, but yet in the short span of time, we are going to create a lot of conflicts.
So that I just had a very interesting question, as you said, that why we are on this earth.
See, we are on this earth to express our abilities and give more and more benefit to others in order to gain benefit. First, you have to give. I remember one solid example, and nowadays it's very common. People who are highly educated and they are busy, whatever the reason they may say. But old people in the house, they put in old age homes. And I see the old people who have given birth and sustained and dedicated, sacrificed, they crave for only one word, how are you? Are you okay? Anything you want? But people are not there to ask that. And when I see old people are there at home, we are so secured. We fly like anything, like birds, because they are there to take care of everything. And they take care of small things.
Benji, really talking about the social instinct, what you have just hinted is a very sad part of today's family. And when we hear news about isolated parents in their old age, they may be financially sound, but they feel so lonely even when they have their children and everyone, and they don't have enough time to ask about the well-being of the parents. Really is very sad. What is it that we lack here, and how can we bring about a change?
See, we should know how to enjoy our life. Not money everything, position everything. Even we get highly respected job, but I can sacrifice for the sake of my mother, for the sake of my old people, because association with them gives me so much of immense happiness which money cannot buy. This concept, every individual, if they understand, this problem will not be there. And it is so nice to listen to them. They are so caring and giving so words of wisdom, because throughout their life, such a beautiful experience, they keep on give caution, because we are still having time to lead our life, but they are at the end of the journey. So they want our life to be more fruitful. So they keep on watching and giving caution and keep on giving observation.
And the very simple fact that if we have someone nearby who have a lot of good wishes for us, that itself becomes a blessing for us
Yes.
to move on in life. I wonder why certain people doesn't understand this. What can be the root cause of that? Because it is so clear and it is so evident. But still, when some people are not getting the point, what can be
This
the
is
problem?
because the present passion and vicious cycle that I want to enjoy material comforts. And less they are aware, material comforts cannot give deeper satisfaction. And I have seen people who have done like this, led their life in this way, one or the other time they repent.
Hmm.
Oh, I have so much money, bank balance, so big bungalow, but for what? I have beautifully built a beautiful bungalow in a jungle, nobody can stay there. I have pulled a bucket of water from the well, but water is not clean to drink. I do lot of effort without any success. So my effort, whatever I am doing, it is leading to final dissatisfaction. So I have to know how to carry everybody along with me. That is very important. And especially now you see, home unit is the first social gathering. If I am disturbed at home, I cannot be happy in any of the gathering outside. Even I get good humor there, good respected position, good respected status, but inside I will have dissatisfaction. So social instinct is first set right your home, members of the family, greet them, love them, share them, and try to give a hand of help as much as possible. And this itself gives you immense happiness.
I think because Benji, the main reason behind that can be the first social group that a child is introduced into is the family.
Yes.
That is why the immense importance of being in the family.
One has to remember one day I will also reach that stage. Then who will be giving me love and care if I don't give now? Because in this universe, the law is what I give, I get back. Today, what I give, it is stored. When I need, I get back. If today I don't give, tomorrow, whenever I am in need, definitely you may not get.
Maybe when we understand about these laws of karma, as you put it in spirituality, maybe these people who are so very eager to put their parents into the old age home may understand that later this is what is going to happen to them in some or other way, because every karma has its own.
Even sometimes they don't put them in old age home, but they are at home, but they don't have concern.
They don't ask.
They don't have to talk. They don't touch them. They don't pamper them. So this is very panic situation. And a mother who has taken you in her lap and given all the knowledge for your life and made you stand on your leg. And today, because the body is getting drained or it is losing its energy, at that time you have to see the soul, which is the eternal one. So that's why I said these social instinct, people who are unhappy at home, they get gathered with any other organization so that they will feel I am something there. But when they come home, they are peaceless, they are disturbed. So here this social instinct should begin from home. Charity begins
And even
at
in the home, Benji, I think the most important thing which you said right now, being inside the family, I think every family member, especially elders, should ask this question again and again, that how can I contribute to my family so that my family holds together, it is intact.
Together we win.
Mm.
When we are alone, we get defeated. So this concept, if every individual understand, even if you are far away, but there are ways to show your love and feelings of concern, feelings of belongingness. So some people, they are very well known in many organizations as a leaders or a well-known persons, but when they come home, their wives are unhappy, children are unhappy, they think they don't give time for us, they don't fulfill our desires, always they are running away from home. So this kind of social instinct involving in any other organization, neglecting our present home atmosphere, I think this is
I think
imbalance.
somehow people think that work is even more important than the family, and because it is from my work that I am earning, and material wealth is so important right now. In the earlier times we had just one parent working, and today we have everyone working. So maybe it is that feeling that work is even more important than family.
Work is important for what you are working, for whom you are working. You gain money for what? You want to spend for your own self. How to spend money and gain happiness? This is also a beautiful concept. How to spend money, how to earn money, and how to gain happiness out of money. This is very wonderful concept that we have to understand.
I think, Benji, this is very important, and I think our time is so short that we need more time to sit and freely discuss about these important aspects. And now we are coming to the last part of our discussion. So, upon what we discussed, if you can give a little bit of a meditation for the sake of our viewers, I think it will be very apt.
Let us have contemplation on the loveful relationship on everybody. Okay. Om Shanti. Sit in a comfortable position. Let us have a beautiful thought. As I love myself, I love all the beings around me. Respecting each and every one is my core value. Whatever they are, however they are, I love them. I respect them because they are my fellow beings. In this beautiful journey of life, as I love myself, I try to respect and love each and every one, whoever walks along with me in this journey. Even I observe some drawbacks in them. I forgive and take along with me by caring and loving. Whatever I give to others, it is sure that I gain back. This is the law of this universe. To do this, even I need to sacrifice something, spend my valuable time. I do it. Doing this, I gain lot of inner happiness and hearty blessings from others, which I cannot earn by crores of rupees in the bank or by holding any high status anywhere. I see every individual as a spiritual being, child of Supreme Father. Hence, I radiate the rays of love to one and all, which in return gives me immense satisfaction. Om Shanti.
Thanks a lot, Benji, as usual. Meditation, as we have seen in the first episode, it is really invigorating and really energizing. So I think this meditation which we are doing here, we should take time every day in order to
Yes.
practice this so that we can be benefited lifelong. Thanks a lot for coming to the studio.
Thank you.
So, dear friends, that was another episode of Light of Knowledge, and today we discussed, I think, one of the most important basic instincts of human being, that is the social instinct. And how does this social instinct come into play? We want to be in a team always. We want to be with some group. But when we want to be alone, we need to find out what is it that is lacking inside me. Taking time for ourselves is very important, but this time should be used in a productive way. It should be used for creative reflection, creative meditation, so that we find who we are. And once we find who we are, then we go into a group and we will be able to contribute to the group. And one of the other important points we discussed today, let us give more importance to our family. Everywhere we listen to the importance of family, we are now more and more concentrated on our work, so that we doesn't have much time for the family. All these things we know very well, but still let us take some time to think about this very important question: how can I contribute more and more to my family? Because when my family members are happy with me, then definitely it is one of the foundation stones for our success, even in our professional life, because everything starts from the family. So take care until we are back with another episode of Light of Knowledge with another interesting topic. Until then, see you. It is a bye bye from all of us in the studio.